Okay, so ask Ashley. He wants to marry me, but I can't get over what he did last year. Hi, Ashley. Last year, my boyfriend of 3 years cheated on me with a coworker during a work retreat. I found out because she messaged me on Instagram bragging that they had a real connection. He cried, begged, and did everything to win me back. Therapy, deleted social medias, changed jobs, everything. Now it's a year later, and he just proposed. My friends say I'd be stupid to say no because people make mistakes, and he really has changed. But every time I look at the ring, all I see is betrayal. Am I punishing him for a past mistake, or is my gut telling me to ignore the red flag?
I'm a very strong believer and firm believer in see one red flag, you better nip that shit early or live with it. You know what I'm saying? It's really up to you. You know what I mean? If you don't address it right when you see it, we'll always and forever be there, and it'll always be nagging if you do not communicate with your partner.
So you think she should like talk it out?
Absolutely.
I think she should leave. It's been a year, and like I'm really big on trust. If I can't trust you, I can't. There's no relationship. So like, honestly, why'd you let it drag out this long? Because it's always going to be in your head. Like if he deleted socials, changed his job and everything, and you're still not satisfied, that is dead. So there's no purpose in having a family, becoming one, just to separate, because it's not going to work.
Yep.
There's no way.
So he cheated.
He cheated a year ago.
And yeah, after you cheat, that's it. That's it. It's done. That trust is no longer there. You may think it is not, because there's two things that happen. There's the fact that if you do it and you get off, chances are it's going to happen again. And then and the second thing is if you're not really addressing it or like really like trying to figure out like why did it happen or any of that, or if there was, I don't even think there's no explanation for cheating. Like
I think there is.
I don't think so.
You
think somebody can explain cheating?
Yeah, for sure.
Like
would you listen to that?
Who can explain shit? And like
what reason?
I feel like people have valid reasons for cheating. Like if I'm telling you in our relationship I don't feel seen or heard, and I'm telling you and I'm telling you and I'm telling you, and you're still ignoring me and you're not listening, people are gonna cheat.
Why not just break up?
Exactly.
Because I feel like it's an easy way out. I'm not saying I agree with it, but I'm saying like people do have valid reasons other than just I saw somebody fine and just slept.
Would you take that as a valid reason?
I think it would depend on what kind of relationship we're in.
You're in a relationship,
like, are we married? Do we have children? Like, I think if we were married and had kids and we've been together for like 10, 15 years, and you're telling me like, babe, I talked to you, I told you I didn't feel seen, I didn't feel heard, you were ignoring me, like I cheated for 2 years and you never even noticed, I would have to do some internal searching like, dang, like, girl, what? Because I noticed everything. So if I'm that checked out of the relationship, like I would have to take some ownership and be like, what am I doing wrong that all of this was able to happen, and one, I didn't notice, and then two, what am I doing so wrong that like my man does not feel seen or heard? And clearly he's correcting those feelings because I didn't even know he was cheating. But if it's just like you went out, slipped and fell into the next woman, no. Like if I'm doing all the things, like, and you don't have a good excuse and I can't make it make sense, no. But I do think there are valid reasons people step out.
I feel like this not being seen or heard thing, I get where you're coming from. I just think there is a way to broach that topic before you decide to cheat.
But I'm saying like, if it's to the extent that like, how long did you cheat before you noticed? Like,
well, what I'd say is, so did you just say fuck it? Like you'd never tried to like catch me or like actually tell me like if I love you, if I'm married, if we're married, we have kids, and you don't feel seen or heard, and you don't find the time to say, look, we need to talk.
But that's what I'm saying. If he's told me, because people don't just cheat.
But my thing is, if he says,
never had the conversation.
If he says we need to talk, and he tells you this, and you're not receptive to that, and he's just like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna just go cheat. I don't know if that's still a strong enough reason.
I don't think it happens like that, though. Like, I don't think it's that quick. I think it's like, I'm telling you. Same thing with women. I'm telling you I don't feel seen. I'm telling you I don't feel heard. I'm telling you I don't feel prioritized. I don't think anybody, I think most normal people don't just go cheat.
Because I feel like after, if you
Especially
cheat,
with that kind of relationship.
I feel like if it's that and you go cheat, what is the end goal you're looking for, right?
I think they want to feel seen,
you're
but they
cheating,
don't want to
so
leave.
you go see somebody who's making you feel seen, but you don't want to leave. Obviously, you don't feel that disconnected from them if you don't want to leave, even if you have kids.
Maybe
Like,
they wish that you could see them. I don't know.
How I see it,
I feel like you're making excuses
I'm gonna be
for
real.
them.
I'm gonna be real. What's the manosphere shit? Whatever. A real dude is never gonna just cheat and like.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like
And be like, oh, I
Leave.
didn't feel seen.
yeah,
Well, I'm saying
like,
men or women.
we don't care about
I
that
can't
shit.
speak for, but men do. Men do care.
We do care, but it's like that's not a good
You
reason for
would
us
care.
to.
You would care
There's-
if every time you came home and tried to talk to me, I didn't pay attention. If you get your hair cut and I don't notice. If you change your hair and I don't notice. If you come in looking different and I don't notice. If you leave in one outfit and come home another and I don't notice, that's going to rub you the wrong way.
If I'm a, like I said, as a real dude, I'm gonna tell you, look, you're not paying attention. I feel like we should just split. Cheating is not. We don't have to do that. We know what the fuck we doing.
I mean, I agree.
Every
I
single
feel like
thing that we
cheating.
do, we
I
know
feel
what
like
we're doing.
cheating is just a cop out.
Regardless. Absolutely.
Regardless of why you cheat, it's a cop out.
If we
If
feel
you
that
cheat,
way,
you're copping out.
I feel like a dude should have the nuts to say, "Hey, look, it's not gonna work." I feel like
Exactly, because you got the nuts to cheat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. You just asked me as a person, if it was something that I did where I dropped the ball and it makes sense, then yes.
And you might have dropped the ball, but there's a reason why you checked out too, though.
Fair.
You know what I'm saying? So obviously it's not.
It's broken
chemistry
on both
gone.
ends. I might be cheating too.
I don't know.
Most likely.
For me, cheating is just a no-go.
It's a non-negotiable.
It's a no-go. Like, you cheat, that's it. There's no rebuilding that trust, because even if we get back to 99%, it's not going past 99.
Yeah, I'm never gonna trust you.
Because in the back of my head, I'm always remember you let some other dude get between me and you, and that's just not. Nah.
Because if I tell you I'm a cheat, I'm about to cheat.
That's your
diabolical.
sign. No, that's your sign. Like, hey, this shit ain't working for me. At least he telling you before he do it.
Shorty looking at me at the job, you might want to get. No, I'm playing.
Girl, leave that man.
That'd be
Leave
crazy.
him and stop wasting your time. I feel like you're
They
dragging
don't have
this
kids,
on.
right? She didn't say
She
kids.
didn't say.
She just said they're married.
That he proposed.
Oh, they're not even married.
So she needs to stop before she gets deeper in.
You got an out. Go ahead and take it.
Leave. Babe, it's not
You
gonna work
got an
for
out.
me.
Go ahead and take it. I don't think.
Y'all did therapy. The man quit his job and he deleted his socials and you're still not satisfied. The trust is broken. You gotta go. That's dead.
Relationships are built on trust. Don't do what the last generation did and just grin
Stay.
and bear it.
Yeah, it's wild.
But with that being said, let us know what y'all think in the comments. Should she stay or should she go?
Bye.
Until next time.